Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's going to have a bright mental attitude about their day today. And if you're starting off on the wrong foot, there's plenty of time to turn it around. So, look, today, this morning, let me see, it's about 8 o'clock at April 10th, 2023, 8 a.m. It's going to be a fairly nice day out today. So, look, we have gotten so used to or conditioned to social media for better or for worse. For better or for worse. You ever think for a moment what we did before social media? Probably not. Probably so. As an afterthought, whatever. My reason for asking is I'm old enough to remember those days before social media. Like picking up the telephone. Did I say telephone? And dialing a number to go meet up with your friend somewhere. You didn't have to think about the number because it was stored somewhere. Where was it stored? That's right, in the dome. How many numbers do you have stored in the dome today that you can think of without looking down to your cell phone? Look, once you made that call to meet your friend and your friend didn't show up or was late, there was nothing you could do. You couldn't call, you couldn't text. You just had to stand there and wait. Yeah, that's how it was 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Yeah, imagine that. There was a time where if you went to meet that person wasn't there, you just had to wait until that person got there. San Diego Airport, 2016. Another reminder. All who are in line for Boston, I looked back and what I saw was a whole line of people all with their heads down on their phones, scrolling. This was 7 years ago. Yes, I remember that like yesterday. And it's so strong to me, like it was yesterday. Everybody had their head down. So I commented and said, what did people do before cell phones? They read. They retained more information. Now we Google results. We Google to argue points. We Google to become more informed. There's a flip side to that too, but I'll stay on this one. So those numbers that were stored that we just call, it's no longer the case anymore. How many numbers do you have in your head right now without looking in your phone that you can just call? Try that. How many numbers do you have in your head right now that you can call one after the other? That's some deep shit. When you think about it, that's some deep, serious stuff. Look at what I'm doing now. Social media. We entertain people for better or for worse. We entertain people for better or for worse. It's cool that you can FaceTime someone, But aren't you still talking to them? But it's FaceTime because you can see one another. That's why it's called FaceTime. It's deep. Technology is the norm. Watch this. You're driving down the street and you see someone 50 feet ahead of you walking across the street. They see you too sometime, but they keep walking, their heads down. You know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Would you believe me if I told you that there's a lot of chemical energy going on between you and that cell phone all day long? All day long. Just on a nice warm summer day, people in a district area, business area, they're out sitting at a place to eat. Look at what everybody's doing. Less talking, more scrolling. Eating as they scroll, or scrolling as they eat. Think about it. There's so many exercises that we've been conditioned to that we don't even pay attention to them anymore. And it's funny when you look back at those things that we used to do that we no longer do. Yeah. The things that we used to do that we just don't. We no longer do. We no longer do. So, do we even care anymore? Can you imagine picking up a telephone and calling someone and it actually working? Telephone, cell phone, cellular data. Cell. Look up the definition of both of them. Just look them up. Where is cell stored? Yeah, this is like in Texas, Denver, and I forget where else. Few states where they are engineering, no humans, but to run McDonald's. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I just read that somewhere. I like science. I also know there's a lot of things that are going on in this world with technology to enhance our lifestyles. That's just the way of the world. And now with social media, like I said, it's both. It's a two-way street with it. It's all about a perspective, what you do with it, what you bring to the table, because there's a lot of energy that's going on. A lot of energy. People don't talk anymore. We allow Good Morning America to represent us. We allow The View to represent us. We don't talk anymore. We do the social media thing. That's the norm. And it's taking away our humanity. It is. It's deep. It's real deep. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like being able to see, because a lot of people have been conditioned to those muddy waters. Yeah. But yeah, it's deep though. It is. But yeah, technology, if you are one of those people who pay attention to detail, if you are one of those people that pay attention to detail, you're going to learn a lot. Just pay attention to detail. Yeah. Look at what's being studied. Look at all of the money that's being put into the medical industry. Just look at it. Yeah. But that technology piece is strong, strong, strong. Watch people. Watch people. You can predict what they're going to do. Watch them. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. All right, this is Blake. I'm out. Every morning, my intention is to have maybe a 10, 12-minute segment on something. And today, I guess it was on technology. All right, this is your boy Blake. I'm out. Enjoy your day. Word.